Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Carissa. Thanks for tuning in. So today's video is going to be a February favorites. This month really flew by. Obviously, it's the shortest month of the year, but I do have a couple items that I have to share with you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So this first item is brand new. I haven't got a chance to really put it to work yet, but I just had to show it to you guys because it really is awesome if you are in the content creation space like myself. So this is actually a light stand for your phone if you're filming content from your phone or you're doing different types of videos. This is a really cool stand. I'm just gonna take it out of the packaging and show you guys what it looks like. I purchased this from Amazon for, I want to say 50 bucks, but it does a lot for the price and it seems to be a very quality product. So this is what the light looks like. It's very compact. It does have some weight to it. I think it's around 2 to 3 pounds, but that is because, like I said, it is a stand. So when you slide this piece back here, it lifts up like so, and then this can extend, and that is what the stand part is, and this is where you would connect your phone here. That piece that just fell out is the remote, so that is supposed to happen. And so you just control it from the remote here, and you turn the light on back here. How cool is this, guys? This is next level. Like, this is the type of stuff that, you know, if you really are serious about growing your space and your channel, this is something I knew that I would find really beneficial. So very cool. Like I said, it does have different light settings and you can just play with the remote here. I'm obsessed with this. I definitely think it was worth the money based on the type of content I want to start creating. So I will link this below because I'm not sure of the name or the company, but I will definitely link it below so you guys can check it out. So the next two items I have to talk to you guys about are actually two books that I have. One I've completed, but the other one I am currently finishing up, and they have been game changers for me when it comes to my mentality about just my habits and also my finances. So the first book is going to be this book titled Financial Freedom, A Proven Path to All the Money You Will Ever Need, and it's by Grant Sabatier. So I absolutely love this book. If you have a very beginner's knowledge level of finances, investing, all that stuff, I definitely suggest this book. I actually have had this for a couple of years and I actually wanted to reread it. And that's because I'm coming to another crossroads in my finances where I really want to make sure that I'm making the best financial decisions for myself. So I had to revisit this book. This is one of those that you could just keep around, and the concepts are not really anything that are unheard of, but I think that his approach is fresh, is young. I feel like a lot of financial advice is kind of out of date. This book, I believe it was written in 2018, so it's a fairly recent book, and I think it has a very realistic and new approach to how to invest your money for this day and age. Absolutely love this book. Like I said, I'm still finishing it up. I have about maybe less than 100 pages left, but I'm like highlighting stuff. It's such a good read, and definitely I wish I had a book like this in my early 20s. And so if you are in your early 20s or early 30s like myself, I highly recommend this book. The second book, I don't have a physical copy, but I do have the audiobook version, and it is called The Power of Habit. I believe I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, and I cannot begin to tell you how much that book has impacted my thought process. So I'm such a big nerd for books that are like absolute game changers. I love that like shift of perspective that certain books have on you when you read them. So The Power of Habit was definitely one for me, and the last time I read a book that had a profound impact on me like that one was a book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and I freaking cannot express to you guys how those two books, like if I had to pick two books to read for, you know, over and over again, it would probably be those two. Power of Habit I think it wasn't that the book was like profoundly moving. It just gave me the perspective of how ingrained our habits are, and it just gave me more of a realistic, I guess, kick in the rear end about how seriously we should be taking our daily habits and how to be introspective and making sure that our habits are, you know, helping us and not hurting us. The book starts off with a scientific type of feel where they talk about a guy who actually had a part of his brain removed that helped with his memory, and so basically they studied how he was able to function for the rest of his life, and they noticed that a lot of his habits were how he lived the rest of his life. It starts off like that, but I think the book does a really great job of giving you tons of examples of real life situations where your habits really define, you know, some of your decision, or what we consider as our decision making, but it's really our habits talking. I'm doing a very, very poor job of describing how impactful the book is, but it really just gives you a really solid understanding of how powerful our habits are, and you can change your habits, so that's a good thing. And so I just really thought the book gave me a fresh palette of, okay, you know, take a look at where you are in your life now. Are you satisfied? And if you're not, what habits are you doing that, you know, are creating the situation that you're in now? So this next item is super random, but because I love these pants so much, I just had to show you guys in case you were in the market as well for a solid pair of leather pants. So I have been wearing these faux leather pants out from FashionNova. I will have to look up the exact name and link it for you guys, but I love these. They're just a really cute high-waisted pair of leather pants. I just feel like there were so many different looks that I was able to create wearing these pants, and they make my butt look great. Like, I just can't say enough about these. They're super stretchy, they're comfortable. I really don't like promoting like too much fast fashion, because I know, you know, I think people are trying to get away from the fast fashion industry just because of some of the unethical things that go on. I will say FashionNova normally does hit it out of the park with their pants. They normally have really good jeans, really good pants. So if you're one of those people who are shopping on a budget, I would definitely check FashionNova out, because they normally do a really solid job with these. I am a size 7 and they were true to size, so cannot recommend these enough. It's starting to warm up here, so I probably won't be able to wear these too many more times, but before the winter season closed out, I just had to recommend these to you guys. And the last item I just used because I was traveling for work. And I just had to recommend this suitcase. I am one of those people, I will definitely cheap out when it comes to like my luggage, but I don't think you should, especially, you know, over time. Good luggage is gonna last you a lot longer than buying something cheap. But this luggage brand right here just really impressed me. This is what the luggage looks like. It's from the brand Away. I am showing you guys the back of the luggage because my company did put their brand on the front, and I want to keep that private. This is essentially what the front looks just like the back. And so as you can see, it's like sturdy. They have a lock up here at the top. This back part right here that is missing, this actually was a battery pack where you could charge your phone, and it had out ports and outlets, but I took that part out because I couldn't have that in my suitcase. But I was really impressed with this. I just think that it's sleek, it's compact. The quality is really, really good. Like, it came with a really fancy like luggage tag I could put on. It's kind of like a leather luggage tag. It was packaged really nicely. So if you're looking for a really solid piece of luggage, definitely check out the brand Away. I will definitely be looking into the brand to see what else they have as far as like travel luggage, bags. So because I was just blown away by how sturdy and how well this held up for me when I was traveling. So definitely recommend. Maybe I'm late to the game because I feel like I've heard of this brand, I just never checked it out, but I'm super happy with the product. Hey guys, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know it was a short and sweet one, but definitely check out next week's video. I have something coming up with some Lululemon items, so stay tuned for that, and thanks for joining.